What if, any suggestions do you have for reading political tea leaves to invest in crypto? By the way, this is again another political hot topic. Boy, do I read political tea leaves. I spent 20% of my time for the last 3 months before the election making sure there would be a certain outcome, or else I need to just sell. Okay, so that is, first of all, I spend a lot of time reading tea leaves because it's important. It is so important. I always say politics and crypto, etc., are inextricably linked. Again, I did warn you, spicy. Hope people don't get offended. But this, if you care about money and investing, you need to look at what's going on. You need to keep your head out the window. All right. With that being said, they seem to be very close to the new administration, that is the XRP team, and as an American-based company, they may receive special treatment in crypto regulation and may even get a zero capital gains tax designation because it's an American-based company. Is politics more important than metrics in capital allocations? Would you take a chance on this zombie? This is a great question. A really good question and a very smart question. Because sometimes, actually, no, not sometimes, all the time, there are many things in crypto that are completely illogical. And I have never understood XRP since day one. Okay? Let me explain why. First of all, 5 simple little reasons, maybe 6, depending on how I read them. Very bad tokenomics, literally 50 billion tokens in escrow. They dump every quarter. It's horrible. The distribution is centralized. A huge amount come out all the time. And this centralization can lead to concerns about manipulation or flooding the market. That's how Ripple is funded, by dumping XRP tokens on retail for the last 8 years. And there's inflation risk. Again, a huge part of what gives it a very bad compendium score is this inflation risk, i.e. continuous dumpage of XRP into circulation. And also, the technology is outdated, lack of innovation. XRP's core technology, while functional for its purpose, hasn't seen any upgrades or innovations in many, many years. Also, I could go into it, but ask Marty Party on that. He gave me the full download. They also have no moat or unique selling proposition, which is very important for my investments. And competition, you could argue, there is tons of competition for what they do. And finally, it's not a true blockchain. It's basically a centralized ledger. Okay? It's very different. 20-year-old technology, yada, yada, yada. No innovation. But it's doing well, which is bizarre. Now, I have another thing as well. And for a long time, I always talk about how during a bull run, I'll pull this chart up so you can see, if during a bull run, things are languishing, say 60 to 80% away from their previous all-time highs, it means they are zombies. This is what gave birth to the ATR model. Now, if you look at where XRP is today, it's basically down from where it was 7 years ago. Okay? So which means, call it, you're almost at break even, but you're not quite there yet. But imagine holding this thing for 7 years and going nowhere. And Bitcoin does 4,000%. Where would you want to park your money? And the other thing that I love about this model too, if you look at the things that have the smallest blue bars, number 1 is Solana, number 2 is Bitcoin. Okay? These are the standout winners. Okay? They're at their all-time highs or just shy of it. And that's a very, very important one. But so is XRP. But XRP is just, the market cap is ridiculous for what it does. Let me show you another proof point that nobody does the work on. Okay? Nobody. But we do. And this is one where I share a lot because it's one of the easiest metrics to understand, one of 60 we have. This is basically fully diluted market cap divided by the number of daily transactions or daily users, or you can pick either or whatever. Okay, you can see here on this chart of all these players, layer 1s, layer 2s, Cardano is the most expensive, 555K. But if you look at the XRP fully diluted market cap, okay, they have $3.8 million per user. That's 7 times more expensive on a per user basis, assuming they have 82,000 users, which I pulled from data today, and the number of transactions is typically 1 per user, etc. Again, It's 7 times more expensive than Cardano. It makes Cardano look cheap, which I think is a zombie coin. And Sol, as a comparison as well, is 1,900 times cheaper. So again, who knows what all this means? It's just data. I don't understand XRP. And I've analyzed it for years. And I wouldn't take a flyer on it. I stick with the winners. I follow the data. I follow my process. Because that has worked so well. As you all know, anybody who's been following me for 4 years knows how well it's worked. So that's where we are. Hope that helps.